These teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now, New York starting five. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the power forward. Now here's Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. The three is up. Knocks down the long J.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Bridges outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Now here's Brunson. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, you'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is a really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And here are the Knicks now. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Hart finds Brunson. Back to Hart. Here's Bridges. Good.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. Here's Lillard. Again, Milwaukee.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Hart. Back to Brunson. There's a minute 40 left in the opening quarter. High post Towns. He's off on the layup. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Here's Brunson. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And the shot goes.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
For 3, here's Lillard. Hits the trifecta. Lillard's got 8 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Hart. Back to Brunson. Jacks up a three. Drills it from deep. He's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Brunson against Lillard. Over Brunson. The shot by Lillard, no good. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Hart. No points so far. And here's McBride. Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it should.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Here's Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
And the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Green. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Robinson. Porter from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges outside. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Milwaukee making some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Brunson is checked in for New York. Achua with it. Yet to see a basket. Back to Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Prince. Lillard looking around. Shot clock at 5. Over Brunson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lillard's got 10 points.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Lillard against Brunson. Outside Achua. Pass to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Prince. For 3, Bridges. Drops in the 3. 7 points in the game.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
It's such a big help to your defense when your smaller players can snatch down rebounds in traffic.
Anunoby can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Kuzma, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
Even when Kuzma is defended well, he's still great at maintaining his composure and getting to the basket.
Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. To the middle. Here's Brunson over Lillard. Brunson with the finish inside.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
With the 10-footer. And that one's long. Kuzma against Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Here's Brunson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 2. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. We've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Brunson in at the point.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Now here's Hart. Still no points. 5 on the clock. Pass to Towns for the lead. Hits a three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Brian, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Now Brunson, 7 points in the game over Lillard. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Kuzma against Bridges. Here's Lillard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Towns passes to Brunson. Lets it fly. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Brunson's got 9.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Lillard against Brunson. Lillard left side. Over Brunson. And Lillard gets it to go. He's got 13.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Brunson, a screen on Prince. Bridges passes to Brunson. That one's down for Brunson.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Milwaukee making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Trent in for Kuzma. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Chua's checked in. Lillard outside. The drive by Lillard, and the dunk by Lillard.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
Portis against Bridges. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Trent from long range. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Bridges outside. Brunson against Lillard. Puts up a three. That one doesn't drop. The Bucks leading by 3. Trent outside. Floats one up, and he lays it in. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Right side, Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Milwaukee out in front, up. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 3-point lead. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. New York has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level. Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Here's Towns. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
And, you know, Lopez has such a likable personality and way about him. Just a good-spirited guy, and it's one of the reasons his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Kuzma with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo for 3. And again, it's the Bucks missing. For New York, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Brunson. The touch by Brunson. Nice.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Kuzma outside. Brunson against Lillard. Over Brunson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Bucks lead by 3.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Lets it go from 11. And it's Brunson again missing. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Lillard can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hart finds Brunson. Brunson assertive on the take. And that one drops. Brunson's got 11 in the second half.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Lillard against Brunson.
Somebody really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Hard against Antetokounmpo. The floater. And Anunoby pulls it down. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson against Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Bridges. And buries it from deep.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here is Antetokounmpo. And here's Lopez from the arc. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. And all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3, the small forward. Here is Daniels. Young with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Hero passes to Ware. Now Burks. Good ball movement here by Miami. Now Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Burks. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Now, here's Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Sinks the triple.
When Wiggins is shooting it with confidence, man, he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
Young looking around. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Hero. From down in the low post, it goes.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Hero. Young passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to Adebayo. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Atlanta making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hero. And he banks in the layup.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now, Hero. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. Shot clock at 2. Where, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Young driving inside. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Young's got 7 points.
Defenders just too worried about Trae pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Pass to Ware. Outside, Hero. Well, Branson's entering the NBA. Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
And the Hawks making a change here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Coach Niang comes in for Johnson. Mann's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in for Trae Young. And here is Hero. Anderson a screen on LeVert. Hero from long range. It's good from long range. He's got 9. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He finishes with 9 points. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Duncan Robinson. He's out there with Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the 5 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Now, I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Larson. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Capella. Niang with the ball. Here's Rizachet. Nothing on the board. No good with the triple. Anderson passes to Jovic. Back to Anderson. The shot's good. Anderson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in. Inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Now, here's LeVert. No scoring in this one. Clock at 6. Capella with a screen on Burks. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Count it. Good.
That's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
They set the pick. There's Hero with a 3. Good on the triple. Hero's got 12. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Tyler Hero for the Hawks. 1:19 left in the first half. Adebayo with the ball. Back to Burks. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. And the Heat lead by 3.
Duncan Robinson doing some work inside at 6'7". He could do that.
Young passes to Daniels. Now Rizachet. Hawks passing it around. Young outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Heat leading by 3. Wiggins kicks to Ware. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. He's got 5.
You love how eager Wiggins is to involve his teammates. That's a nice assist.
Young finds Johnson. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Johnson with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for Atlanta, the front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu into the center position. And that one's good, Rizushea.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Rizushea ready to go once he got it.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Here's Young after Tyler Hero's bucket. Young passes to Johnson. Daniels from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Daniels has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now, here's Burks. He has yet to score. Pass to Adebayo. Now, Hero. He takes it in. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Hero, such a tenacious scorer, able to overcome contact on that drive.
Here's Daniels. Count that one. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now, here's Wiggins. There's Hero with the 3. Johnson with the rebound. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Here's Daniels. Young outside. Back to Daniels. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Now Burks. Adebayo kicks to Hero. From the arc. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Atlanta making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizushea. Mann's checked in for Daniels. And it's LeVert in for Young. And here is Mitchell. After Karis LeVert made the last 3-pointer. Knocked away. Robinson passes to Adebayo. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 6. Here's Mann. No good on the three. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Adebayo's got his first 2 points. Atlanta leading by 3. Now here's LeVert. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've got Kyle Anderson. Duncan Robinson out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now Hero. And it's all evened up. Hero's got 19 points.
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
Here's LeVert. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Kevin Love's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And a change for the Hawks. Nancy's checked in for Clint Capella. Now here's Love. Bucket is good. Love's got it all tied up now for Miami.
Love feeling home right now on the inside, skilled at getting his shot off, using his body, and scoring around the defense.
Here's LeVert. Niang in the corner. Here's Krejci. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shot's good by Hero.
Well, that's what Hero is. He's a shot maker, a guy who figures out ways to put the ball into the bucket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
What a response here from Wiggins, marching right back and answering with a triple.
Hero against Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Young outside. And he drops it in from the low post. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Young is double. Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded closely. And Ware pulls it down.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
To the inside. Okongwu dishes to Young. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Here's Hero. And he converts the layup. Hero's got 11 in the second half.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
And here's Young. Launches it. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Shea with the double team. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
That
could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Now, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Nails the triple.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped. And now we've got the intentional foul. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Okongwu finds Johnson. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And it's Ricochet missing. And so it's Miami winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Big men grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. Now here's Ball. 6 to shoot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Lillard against Ball. Here's the floater. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Ball. Three-pointer, Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Big man Vooch showing some quickness on that release.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3-ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. For 3, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by White. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Back to Giddey. The kick out to White. Down low. And Vucevic slams it in.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Pass to Lopez. Now here's Kuzma. Antetokounmpo surveys. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Outside Giddey. Ball, a screen on Kuzma. From deep, Giddey. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Portis is checked in. Prince finds Kuzma. Prince, a screen on Ball. Back to Prince. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Ball outside. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Now here's Lopez. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Over Jones. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Lopez. Lillard's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Ball. Out to the wing. Vucevic with it. Outside Jones. Launches it. It's hauled in by Portis. Here's Prince. It'll count. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Milwaukee?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people want it to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, just one of a few places Porter can hit from. Good use of the mid-range J.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Now here's Green to the paint. Portis outside. Antetokounmpo for 3. What a make! Giannis for 3.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for DeSumo. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Green. Vucevic, the pass to Jones. Over Trent. Jones misses. The Bucks leading by 8. And he lobs it up to the... Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Ball outside. It's Vucevic, high post. Jones against Trent. Count it.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Outside Porter. From downtown. And it's Chicago with a board. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
He drops it from range. Ball's got 5 now.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Chicago making some changes. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. DeSumo comes in for Giddey. And it's White in for Jones. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Portis, the pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Back to Portis. Over Buzelis. Portis' shot is off.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Fires in the triple. And now it's just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Lillard passes to Portis. Back to Lillard. From deep three-point land. And it's DeSumo with the rebound.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Now Ball. 5 points in the game. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Here's Lillard. Three-pointer. Oh, Dame time.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Bucks on top, up by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Josh Giddey out there with Buzelis. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Ball, and it's White in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Outside Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. The 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. On the wing, Kuzma. Giddey defends. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Kuzma. Now Lillard. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. And now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Chicago's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. White with it. 3-pointer, Buzelis. Prince grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 7. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. The strong finish by Giannis.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Vucevic, the pass to Ball. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Ball's got 8. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Milwaukee shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Trent, he's checked in for the Bucks. And he's good on the 2nd. Bulls trail by 7. Ball outside. We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd. Going inside. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Takes a 3. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's Vucevic, high post. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Giddey. And the layup is good off the glass. Giddey's got his first bucket in this one.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Lopez. Lillard outside. And he lobs it up top. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. White, the pass to Vucevic. Yes, it's good. Vucevic has got 7.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Pass to Trent. Fires from deep. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Bulls trail by 5. Here's White. Giannis with the rebound.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Prince. Antetokounmpo, right side. Again, Milwaukee.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Over Williams. On the mark with the 15-footer. Antetokounmpo has got 23.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Jones. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Lillard against Ball. He takes it in. And the shot goes in.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
The Bucks leading by 6. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Inside. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
The Bucks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Lopez. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Outside Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics...
Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Lopez, the screen. Back to Kuzma. Rebound by the Bulls. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Giddey against Kuzma. Giddey passes to Vucevic. And he gets it to go. Vucevic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Lopez. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And here are the Bulls now. Here's White. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. To the inside. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
And that's an intentional foul. And here's Milwaukee now. And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Ball passes to Giddey. Three-pointer. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 6. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by the Bucks. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
First free throw is good, and that'll put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Lillard.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
Seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. Hero, no good. And here are the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Brunson, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Hero.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And it's in there.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Brunson against Hero. And he makes that one. Brunson's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Pass to Hart. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Wiggins outside to the middle. Brunson against Hero. Right at the free throw line, and it's Miami with another.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Anunoby against Wiggins. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps. and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Now Towns, following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. If it counts, Towns has got 5.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson. No good there off the double clutch. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York ahead, up 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Anderson is out there with Robinson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now Bridges, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Bridges passes to Robinson. Back to Bridges. With the drive, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Goodness, Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
Pass to Jovic. Outside Hero. Fires from deep. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, Hero, 5 points in the game. It's hauled in by Achua. The Knicks leading by 4. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. And I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
So both teams making some changes here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Bridges outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
That's a nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Hero. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Instead, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long, but look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories. Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Now, here's Adebayo. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Robinson's checked in for Tyler Hero. And then for New York, Robinson comes in for Achua. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the three.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Double team on Adebayo. And good that time. And now just a 1-point New York lead.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, he's a problem, no doubt about it. One that opposing teams have to grapple with every time he takes the floor.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Hart in at the 4-man position. For 3, Bridges knocks down the 3 ball. Bridges has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Knicks. Brunson against Hero. Wiggins kicks to Burks. Outside, Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Burks. Shoots over Bridges. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges outside. Fades away. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Bridges. And it's an 8-point New York lead.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Wiggins. He's got 5. Outside, Hero. Pass to Ware. Shoots the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Ware's got 6.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Bridges passes to Hart. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. And Towns throws it down.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
To the left side wing. Hero from long range. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player. Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Pass to Hart. Towns a screen on Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Burks finds Adebayo. Outside, Hero. They set the pick. Shoots over Anunoby. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Hero.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
Here's Towns. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Towns has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, it's almost impossible to stop that turnaround, Jay. That's a shot he worked on endlessly in the offseason.
Wiggins in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Hero from long range drills the three-pointer. And now just a 1-point New York lead.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll take a... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Tyler Hero. Robinson is out there with Anderson. And it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Now Payne on the wing. Anunoby. Here's McBride. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's a 6-point New York lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Hart, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist in this one. Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. A three-pointer is right on target. Anunoby's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's Hero with the 3. It's good from long range.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Driving in, and the shot goes in.
Just so fluid with the ball in his hands. Towns capable of driving right around.
Here's Hero. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Here's Brunson. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's good. to go on Josh Hart.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
And Brunson, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And he saw a lane, and Brunson decides to challenge it. Doesn't take but a sliver of daylight for him to be aggressive.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Here's Brunson. It's in!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
.52 seconds left in the game. Here's Hero. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Towns a screen on Hero.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Up top, Hero. Brunson covering. Puts it up for Adebayo. No good on that one.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those 2 guys.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called, the Heat. We've got 22 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
On its way from Burks for 2. Miami no good on that time either. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Wiggins from outside. It's rebounded by New York, and he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. So it's New York picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him. All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
We've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5. Here's Risache. There's the triple. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And you see how dangerous Risache can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Pass to Hero. Down low. Here's Ware. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Okongwu. And here's Johnson. The 3 from Risache. And the Hawks with another 3.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Risache's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. The shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Young. Shoots. And again, it's Atlanta.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Now here's Young. Six to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wiggins outside. Over Rizachet. Wiggins no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Johnson. Puts up a three. Sinks it from distance.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
1:03 left in the first. Hero outside. Back to Burks. Adebayo sets a screen. Three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
The three from Rizachet. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Burks. Back to Hero. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Wiggins from long range. Drains the triple.
Good to see Wiggins out there from the corner. Just great rhythm on that three.
Hero against Young. Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
We've got Clint Capella. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Rizachet in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Pass to Capella. Uses the glass on the layup.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Miami making a switch here. Jovic is checked in, and the basket is good. Rizachet's got 11 points.
Yeah, great look for Rizachet. Close in, gets it done.
Here's Larson, still without a bucket. Here's Hero, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, And he'll shoot one more at the line. Bufkin, he's checked in for Atlanta. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Hero.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu comes in for Capella, and it's Trae Young in for Bufkin. Now here's Okongwu. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. And here's LeVert for 3. And he buries his first look.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Outside, Anderson. Robinson finds Burks. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Burks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Brent, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter, but he's added to his game.
A little bit, B.A. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing.
Now here's Hero. He's got 6. Outside, Anderson. The 3. The rebound by Mann. The Hawks lead by 6. Outside Young. Outside Mann. Niang outside. Young from long range. And no good. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Anderson. 1:05 left in the second. Here's where the 3 is up. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Young with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside Anderson. For 3. LeVert with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Shots blocked. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Robinson. Outside Anderson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Throw it down on the lob.
I think he gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
Hero for 3. It's not going to go for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Hawks on top. They're up by 5. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And you look at the history of the Hawks, Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Alec Burks. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. Pass to Risacher. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Risacher's got 14.
Risacher is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
They set the pick. Wiggins for three. That one is cash from Wiggins.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Hero against Young. Fires for three. And again, Miami with a triple.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Here's Rizachet, hounded by Wiggins. Pass to Daniels. Outside Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hero. Again, Atlanta.
And this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he's so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Young misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, big time finish by Wiggins.
Clean handles from Wiggins, puts his man on skates.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Young misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Young with a screen on Wiggins to the middle. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. From the arc. Sinks the tray. Daniels has got 5 now.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Wiggins outside. Over Rizachet. Rebounded by Johnson. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice pass by Rizachet. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Ware. Now here's Hero. Guarded by Young. Here's Rizachet, hounded by Wiggins. Rizachet, no good. Here's Ware. Wiggins outside, lets it go from deep. And at the buzzer, count it.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Hawks ahead, leading by a point. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Clint Capella out there with George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert, then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Krejci in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
LeVert goes in, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Screen by Capella. Lavert, and that's good. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Hero. Picked it. To the inside. Liang, the pass to Levert. Screen by Capella. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Now, I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. A big group substitution here for Miami. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Young against Hero. Young looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Rizachet. Off target from outside. Miami trailing. Here's Hero. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young on the drive. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
The Heat have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Hero. And again, it's Miami converting. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Here's Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What makes Young really tough to corral is he has that great spatial awareness out there.
And he ends up making the second. And that ties this game up.
A shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front. But at least they're tied up.
Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins with it. Let's go with a 3. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Young against Hero. Here's Rizachet. And the 3-pointer goes.
How about the rookie, Zachary Rizachet, delivering a timely bucket?
Throws it up high. Yes!
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Young against Hero. And Young, here we go. He connects. And tie game. Huge basket right there. And here's Miami. Hero for 3. And connects from downtown.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Hero against Young. It falls. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within 1. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Miami has possession. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Pass to Rizachet. Takes the 3. Can't knock in the 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Rizachet. Off target from downtown. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And Rizachet gets it to go.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
So a close game sees Miami taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff-level opponent.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Kuzma. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight, and Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thanks, David. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Prince looking around. Lopez inside, defended by Towns. And Lopez gets it to go. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Brunson outside. Towns for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Lillard. This one for 3. Bridges with the board. Anunoby outside. Now Hart covered by Giannis. Hart the pass to Towns. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Prince outside. Kuzma outside. Lopez sets a screen for Kuzma. Sinks the triple.
Excellent recognition from Kuzma. Solid running these screen and rolls.
Brunson the bounce pass. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
For the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Porter subbed in for Taurean Prince. McBride with the ball, guarded by Porter. And McBride gets it to go.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Towns.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Achua. And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Lillard with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Bucks.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Milwaukee on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Bridges out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. There the group New York will start the second round. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. There's a screen by Achiuwa. Here's Payne down low. New York needs to get off a shot. And that one, good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Porter kicks to Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Timeout.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. A different look for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. Bridges for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Out to Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Prince outside. Pass to Lopez. Lillard outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lillard's got 9.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Really left alone that time. Bridges has got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Towns against Giannis. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Oh, muscling it in, Brunson.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Giannis dunks it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks, thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out, Torian Prince, and it's Kuzma in at small forward. Antetokounmpo, that's a two-pointer, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Giannis has got 10 points. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Yeah, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Towns a screen on Lillard. And stolen by Lillard. And he drives in, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Knicks trail by 3. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. The Bucks working the ball around. Lillard against Brunson. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Some nights Lillard can just keep going and going.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
On the wing, Giannis. Defended by Hart. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 3.
You love to see Giannis get aggressive like that, ensuring they convert there with the putback jam.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now here's Giannis. 12 points for him. Trent outside. Pass to Lillard. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 16 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Inside, Towns. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Now Trent. Off target with his 3. Here's Towns. And here's Brunson outside. Good, and as this goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Giannis. From deep, Prince connects from 3-point range. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got OG Anunoby. Achua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's McBride in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Wow. Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Towns sets the pick for Payne. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Trent outside. The kick out to Porter. Misses the 3. Knicks trail by 5. Here's McBride. Offline with his 3. Porter in the corner. To the paint. Giannis is double. Green with a screen for Trent. It's over Payne, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
I don't care where Gary Trent Jr. is on the floor. This guy is a weapon.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Kevin Porter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo through contact.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo. They swipe it. Anunoby passes to Towns, and it goes down 2 points.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
And they double up Giannis. Lopez finds Giannis. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
Well, this is what you're trying. The game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And he gets it to go.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now Lillard. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Towns kicks to Hart. That three off the mark. Here's Lillard. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A narrow win under David. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
These two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. That's fun to watch.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Burks. Hero outside. Back to Burks. Hero outside. Launches a three. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Miami has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Down low. Kuzma against Wiggins. Lillard looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Lopez. Misses the three. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Hero. That doesn't go either for Hero. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Back to Lillard. Now here's Lopez. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
And here's Hero. It's Wiggins on the wing. The fader. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Wiggins got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Takes more than this to stop Lopez. He can be so physical in the interior, pretty mobile, too.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Lets the three fly. Gets the three to fall. Give him 8.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Lillard outside. And he lays it up and in.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Heat leading by 4. Burks passes to Hero. Back to Burks. Hero, screen on Prince. Hero on the wing. Back to Burks. Jacks up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Prince down low. He's guarded by Hero. Prince with the bucket.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Porter. Drops in the three.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Heat out in front. They lead by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter, and it's Green in at the 3. Anderson passes to Hero. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Kevin Porter.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
Miami making a switch here. Highsmith's checked in. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Hard not to love the energy Portis plays with. He's not letting inside contact stop him or derail him at all.
Anderson, and he banks in the layup. Anderson's got his first 2 points.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Porter, the pass to Green. Over Hero. And it's Green missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Highsmith passes to Robinson. Here's Highsmith. Antetokounmpo covering. Hero for 3. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Now Porter from deep. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's Hero. He's guarded by Porter. Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, and this is how you finish off the fast break. Hero, great at taking initiative in these situations.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And the Bucks making a change here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Prince grabs the miss.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hero. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pass to Ware. Here's Robinson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Heat lead by 5.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
54 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Pass to Adebayo.
Right here, right here.
Back to Burks. Adebayo, a screen on Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. That one is cash from Wiggins.
This is the dilemma defensively. I mean, when Wiggins glides off the pick, he's hard to shadow.
Lillard up top, defended by Burks. Burks against Lillard. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Miami leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Hero. Adebayo with it. Burks for 3. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Burks has got his first 3 points of the game. Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo drives in. Adebayo grabs the board.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in defensive player of the year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Miami making their last shot. Now Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuzma's got his first points of the game.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Works for 3. On target from range. And the Heat lead by 9.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Prince against Burks. Prince down low. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen from behind the arc. And Tyler Hero gets a 3. And it's a 12-point Heat lead.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Miami's ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Here's Hero. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. From outside the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat leading by 12. Outside Burks. Hero outside. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen on Adebayo. Right wing. Fires the three. Lopez can't hit. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Here's Hero. And there's another one for the Heat.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Miami out in front, leading by 14. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Robinson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Pass to Prince. Kuzma outside. No good from outside. Miami leading by 17. Oh, there's the alley. And Adebayo slams it in.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Burks, he's checked in for Robinson. And the Bucks shooting it at 52%. Pass to Prince. And here is Kuzma. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Here's Hero. Pass to Ware. Back to Hero. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Six on the shot clock. Here's Hero. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Here's Hero. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Heat leading by 13. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Burks. Wiggins against Kuzma. Hero for 3. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Lillard can't get it to go.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Heat.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyler Hero.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Outside Burks. Antetokounmpo against Adebayo. Hero outside. The three ball. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 15-point game. The shot's good. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Burks. Adebayo from long range. He buries it from three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Should be a fun one, a clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
It's Young on the wing. Three-pointer, Daniels. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Lopez, a screen on Young, and it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Shot clock at 5. Lopez, a screen on Johnson. Here's Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got his second bucket.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Johnson outside. Pass to Daniels. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Lopez, a screen on Young. Three-pointer, Lillard buries it from three-point range.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Hawks passing it around. Young for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Count the basket. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Johnson, a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. 1:32 left to play here in the first. Kuzma outside. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sims is checked in, and Trent subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Coach Niang comes in for Dyson Daniels. Mann subbed in for Young.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet up.
LeVert against Lillard. And LeVert, here we go. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Green comes in for Damian Lillard. And a change for the Hawks. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Johnson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Reza Shea still without a basket. Six to shoot. Capella with a screen on Trent. Reza Shea and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Trent. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Taurean Prince in for Green.
from range. LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Giannis high post. Working on Niang. Giannis high post. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Lopez against Okongwu. And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Porter kicks to Giannis. Back to Porter. Prince finds Lopez. Bucks passing it around. 5 to shoot. Prince setting a pick for Porter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Here's Lillard. Buries it down low. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
And just putting his entire offensive imagination on full display. What a smooth release from Lillard.
Young against Lillard. Pass to Rizichet. Oh, good on the triple. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Kuzma, right side. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Young. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
The Hawks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And the basket by Lillard.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Young passes to Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Okongwu's now got his first points in this one. Portis for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Hawks lead. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. he's the problem right now.
On the court for Atlanta. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Shea in at the 3. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The wide open look here for Lopez. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Young looking around. Driving the lane. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got 12 in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very difficult. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Kuzma. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 4. He lobs it up. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo with the finish.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Daniels, guarded by Prince. Okongwu against Lopez. Here's Shea. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks leading by 6. Kuzma, right side. To the inside. Here's Giannis. Using his size, Giannis.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Shea. Kuzma against Johnson. Lopez with the steal. Prince in the corner. Now Lopez. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Lopez has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks. And Young kicks to Daniels. Back to Young. Here's the drive. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And this is something Young must keep doing. His attack off the dribble, the ability to absorb the contact, and then just finishing through.
3-pointer, Lillard. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 8. Daniels passes to Johnson. Young against Lillard. Pass to Daniels. Johnson the screen, takes a 3, and that one's good. Daniels has got 6, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Milwaukee on top, leading by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. LeVert with it. Now guarded by Giannis. Pass to Capella. Knocks it loose. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Green. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's LeVert. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks. Give me out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Okongwu with a screen on Lillard. No problems knocking that one down.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Prince's shot is good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Young. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Young. Floats one up. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Lillard outside. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bucks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Damian Lillard.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Young against Lillard. From deep, Johnson, another 3 for Atlanta.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so the Bucks take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up.